There we go. Now my microphones are working. You can hear me much better. I can walk around the room and you'd hear me pretty good. Going to be number one. Oh, I see one person in. Who's going to type in hi, hello or hi and be number one? Drum roll. Who's number one? Thank you for coming in. You want to type in hi? Thanks for coming into my live. There you go. Chris got here first. Yay! Sorry I missed your call a while ago, Chris. I was in the process of cooking, and I didn't get a chance to get back, and it was just a little late then. But I'm here, chilling. Thanks, Chris, for coming in. Your number went away. Did you go out of the room already? I didn't know if you were going to be here tonight and everything. Sorry I didn't pick up. I know you have baseball on certain nights, so I didn't want to disturb you on that. So, you still here? Because it's not showing on my telephone as nobody here again. And if Pam's behind you, hi Pam! Billy! Hey, how are you? Got you and Chris both in here. Everybody give me a thumbs up. But yeah, I'm wearing my Star Trek characters on the Abbey Road. I love this shirt. She brought her little babies out. Oh, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Oh. Tell them, I'll say hi to them. Hello, just in case they can hear me. Hi. Hello from Texas, or excuse me, it's howdy from Texas. So Billy, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for coming into my live on Saturday night. I don't know, I don't think he's here yet. We had a gentleman that was kind of being a little bit rude, and I'm going to be talking to him tonight. I'm going to try to be very, very careful. I'm just going to ask him to tone it down. And at the end, I may just go ahead and have one of y'all block him. But I'll let you know. But yeah, thank you for the, I don't want to say his name. But when he comes in, Billy or Chris, I'll let you know. I'll just go like this. I'll pull on my ear. Arlene! All right! Arlene's here. Oh, Arlene, I love you. You're my favorite. I can't wait to meet you too one day. Oh man, that'd be fun. But yeah, had a little issue on Saturday night. Somebody was being a little bit mean, just a little bit. So I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to try to be nice. Oh, I'm glad you don't say his name. I guess it's a guy. But I've had two complaints in the room. They talked to me later, and they talked to me yesterday a little bit. Billy, don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life. I don't know if that's the words, but I don't know how to sing. That's about the best I can do. Yeah, I haven't had anything else to the room. I got to get that recliner up here. I got to find some people to help me get that recliner up here. I was going to do it on my own, but I went to try to lift it, and it was not too heavy, but I thought, then I looked over at the stairs and how steep they were, and I said, Brexton, do you really want to take a chance and go up one step at a time? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I got to find somebody who can help me get that recliner up here. Then I'll have to move some things around. This chair will go over here. I don't know how I did, guys. All I know is I'm not getting the emails anymore for the contest. They never said yay or nay. Did I lose? They said the top 5 last Thursday would go into the next final. Well, then at that same email, they said at 7 p.m. would be the ending. It said I was in 6th. But I had a lot of people vote. A lot of people went in and sent it in, hopefully to move me up over the 5. So I don't know. There's no emails or nothing coming from them. So all of a sudden, I'm not. So I don't know what's going on. Have I been eliminated? I'm just going to go ahead and say yeah. But if I get an email, then I'm back in. So she's going to retire. She's already retired. I'll bring her out this Halloween, but she's going to be, this Halloween, I'm going to be in my neighbor's yard across the street, next door, I mean, and I'm going to be walking around with her on my shoulder. I'm going to try to find something scary to wear. Somebody's going to put some makeup on me to make me look like I'm dead. And I'm just going to walk around the yard, his yard, because he'll have some giant skeletons and a witch out there. And I'll just walk around the yard passing out candy if the kids want some. So that'll be my job. It'll be fun. Do it for a couple hours from like 7 till, I don't know what falls on this year. It'd be great if it fell on a, Halloween fell on a Monday. That would be awesome. I'll set my camera up and I'll just record my live, me doing the scariness. That would be fun. Yeah, that's the ticket. Arlene, what'd you do today? Billy, everybody, tell me what you did today. I know he was. I gotta talk to him. I'm not gonna block him, but I'm just gonna talk to him and say, kind of tone it down a little bit. I know he was joking, and I know you know who I'm talking about. But a couple of people called in and complained or text me, and I just want to say, just say kind of tone it down a little bit. I don't like to block anybody unless they're actually totally rude to anybody. I like him. He's a pretty cool guy. So, but if I don't say something, then certain two people that called in or text me will probably not come back in here. Hi, Larry. Larry, I looked around the backyard. I didn't see anything out there with somebody. We may have somebody sleeping in my backyard Saturday or Saturday night or whatever, Sunday. I'm not sure. But my neighbor next door who's in here, he spotted some people. Randomly Randy. Hey. Ooh, doggy. Oh, man. Randy, you got to get your family down here. I don't know when they're going to open. Maybe somebody knows. They're building this brand new roller coaster. It's supposed to be the highest and tallest roller coaster in America. They're working on it. I don't know when they're going to have it finished. It may not be this season. It'll probably be next season. But yeah, I probably won't ride it. I'll let you and your family ride it. I don't ride roller coasters anymore. I mean, I probably will, but I'd probably die of a heart attack. Ooh, 7 people in here. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. Oh, next year. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Randy. See, you're keeping in touch. That means you might be making a visit. I'd love to see you, buddy. I've watched so many of your videos, and you get to meet Scott like I did, and you get to hang out with him more. But yeah. Oh, other than that, I'm just having fun in my Christmas room. I only got 2 people hit the like button. What's your problem? What's your problem? But yeah, the tree looks really nice tonight. Let me see if I can show you something new on my tree. Let me find something. Oh, let's do this one. If I can ever get them off and get them back up there. Who is this? This is my sister Jackie's husband, Troy. He passed away, and I made these little glass. I actually made a glass ornaments for every person I've lost in my family, and they all get a little glass heart, and they hang on my tree. Steve's in here. Everybody say hi to my roommate, Steve. But yeah, so I get these, and I got a bunch of them. I got my mom up there. I've got a bunch of people. I just want to make sure I get everybody included. I don't know where I had it hanging. Oh, right here. There we go. Ooh, doggy. Yeah. It's fun to play with my Christmas lights and Christmas tree. Yeah, I've got some new ideas I'm going to put in here. On the go with Flo. Hey, Flo. Hey, how are you? I can't wait to get to meet you one day. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see Lisa this year. I don't know, Steve. They're having way too much fun up there in Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn. step by step, inch by inch. I'm sorry. That was an old Three Stooges routine. Every time somebody said that word, you're supposed to turn around. Now, somebody say what word? Anybody want to type in what word? Good old Flo. I can't wait. Randomly Randy. So cool, man. This Halloween, you need to do, are you going to go back to Salem anytime soon, Randy? I would love to. I'm going to go there one day. I will get there. But I would love to do the whole, I want to see if Binks the cat shows up again. That was funny. When you did that video, I'll talk about it all the time. When you did that video and that cat showed up, it was a black cat, and you were in Salem, all I could think about is Binks, that cat who shows up, who was in the movie, had talked. What word? Let me think for a second. The word was Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, inch by inch, step by step. Okay, there we go. Thanks, Chris. Don't be doing that all night. Yeah, it was a great cat, and it was real friendly. You got down there and you were petting it and everything. It didn't want to leave you. Finally, when you got like about 2 blocks away, I guess it knew where it was going too far, and it ran back home. So, can everybody hear me okay? I got my microphone on. I hope it's doing okay. What am I doing tonight? Let's see. Let me get a drink of Wawa. Got to drink my 3rd bottle of water today. I got 1 more water. You drink 4 bottles a day, guys. 10 people in here. It's supposed to be good for you. 10 bottles a day. Ooh, doggy. Yeah, Arlene, I thank you very much for putting everybody's link. So I've been practicing that word now. It's a link. Let's see what else I can show you. One day I got something I'll show you. Hold on a second. Uno momento. If I can pick it up. Oh my God. Ooh. I've shown this book before. Might as well show you. I got this from a friend of mine named George Arnold. He was one of my caregiver patients. It's a Norman Rockwell, artist and illustrator. It has all, guys, like sometime I'd love to just have a camera set up where it has everything, every picture he's ever done in here, guys. I mean, just cool, neat. I'd like to sit here and read it. Here's a bunch of Saturday evening posts, you know, that he did, covers. Oh, it's just so much fun to read. I actually looked at this book. I've got 3 or 4 pillows, actually 4 pillows that have the Norman Rockwell design on the front of them. I'll have to get those out sometime. Yeah. That book's heavy. I have to sit down with if I want to get my workout, I just bring that book. Yeah, I know. Hope someday one of y'all get down here, I'll show you my book. Let's see, what else? Patty, get in here yet? Patty, are you here? Let's see, what else do I got? I got my Coca-Cola hat. Hello, how are you? I have a hat that George gave me before he passed. It's just like this, but it's made of beautiful leather. And I keep it hanging in my room up on one of the hat racks. It's just something, it reminds me of George. Hit the like button. There you go. Come on, guys. I got 15 people in here. Hello, everybody. If you haven't said hi, just type in the word hi. Oh, man, this is awesome, guys. Tammy Fellows Von Erich. Hey, Tammy. I need to ask this. Thank you for coming in. Have you gone back and seen my video I did on the family? I want to ask this because I don't want to ever be personal. Who are you? Are you a daughter of them? Were you married to one of them? Are you married to Kevin Von Erich? I love them. And my friend Scott on Tape, who comes in here, he did a video when he was here last year and we went up there and did a video on them. I love that family. I went to the Sportatorium all the time. But Tammy Fellows, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you. I've seen you when you show up every once in a while and you type in, but I hadn't had you in my live before. Thank you. Can you tell me a little bit of history, who you are? I've done a lot of history on the family. I've done where the old Sportatorium used to be. I've done the graves. There's a house on Swiss Avenue I have yet to find yet. I will find it. If it's a house close to Parkmont and Swiss, then I know the house. My sister, a long time ago, back in the 70s and 80s, used to live in a garage apartment behind that house before the garage was torn down. They used to live upstairs above their garage. We used to have Christmases up there all the time. So that's before the Von Erichs ever moved in there. But yeah, there you go, Tammy. Arlene comes in and she likes to put in everybody's links. So, Arlene, I still haven't figured out how to, my live chats don't show up on my videos. Do I do something tonight to make them show up? Because when the video shows up tomorrow after 10 a.m., it's just me talking. That's why I try to read what y'all are typing in. I try. But, you know, of course, I'm not going to type in, not going to read the word hi or hey. I'll just say hello, how are you, or something like that. But I would love to find out if anybody knows. Text me back. Randomly, Randy might know. If you ever do any lives, I know you do. How do you get the words to show up the next day in the video, or can you? John from Sooner JH Travels tried to show me, told me exactly what to push, but I have yet to figure out. Okay, cool, Tammy. Awesome. Everybody, so you are a relative of the Von Erichs. You were married to one of them. I love the history of the family, and I'm so sorry. I got to meet, my story, if you watch my video I did on the Von Erichs, I got to meet Carrie and Kevin. Kevin, I was out at the Las Colinas Communication Center, and my sister worked out there for Marilyn Lehman. I know, state fair time. Oh yeah, I love it. So I'll be telling a little bit about the state fair. Thank you, Larry. But my sister worked out there at the Las Colinas Communication studio, and I was just visited with her, and I was coming down the elevator, and all of a sudden when I was on the bottom floor, open there, and there's Kevin coming in to go upstairs. He was going to see somebody, I don't know. But my sister Frida, at that time she was Frida Rogers. She worked out there, and that's exactly, I was going to tell y'all guys, that's another story I want to do down the road, but I'll tell you. Lou Diamond Phillips was a teacher out there at Las Colinas Communication Center. Say that 3 times. Ooh, doggy. 14 people. Thank you. So he was out there working, and also he worked as a janitor out there and he worked extra jobs. While he was there, the producer or director they were about to do that movie La Bamba, and they were trying to find an actor, saw him and asked him to come into Marilyn Lehman's office. They went in there. This is Frida's telling me, my sister Frida's telling me this story, and they used to call him Louie. And so he went in the office. About 25 minutes later, he comes out, and he's telling everybody, "I got a job, and I'm going to Hollywood," and all that stuff. And then he left about a week later, and then I never got to see him again. But I did get to see him because that's Frida's story. About 3 months later, I guess it's after the movie came out, I was up there visiting Frida for lunch and everything. She says, "Brexton, I got somebody here special I want you to meet." And Luke Diamond Phillips comes walking out, and my mouth dropped. I said, "Oh my gosh!" So I got to meet him. "Hello, Mo. How you doing, Mo? Glad you came in, man. Glad you came in, man." But yeah. So so that was that story. State Fair time, guy. We got the State Fair of Texas going on right now. I have my season pass. I haven't gone yet. I'm going to try to go either this week or next week. It runs 3 weeks, so I've got 3 weeks. I've got 3 weeks to go and everything. So we're going to see what happens. And because I usually go out there for an hour or so or 2 hours, take the train, go out there. Train's only $6 for seniors. I think during the fair it's cheaper, but we'll see. But if you park at the fair, it's $25. I'd rather just go out there and take a train, get off at the front of the entrance, go around, walk around a little while, have lunch, get my Fletcher's corny dog, then get back on the train and come home. You know, there's exhibits you can walk around to get you out of the heat and all that kind of stuff. And that's what I want to do. And so we're going to get to try to get out there. 11 people, 12 people at one time a while ago. But yeah, if you know my email address, Tammy, I would love you to text me and we can talk a little bit. It's BRECKE 53 at gmail.com. I don't mind giving that out. I love people when they text me and tell me all kinds of stories and stuff, but I'd like to know a little bit about you. I won't have to tell anybody in here. I won't do that to you. You know, this is an open thing. We have 3 rules: no politics, no religion, and very important, and very, 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 very important, don't be mean to anybody in the room. That includes me. Try to be nice. Try to be nice. Yeah, so other than that, we're chilling here, having fun. Yeah. Randy, you still here? Randomly Randy, guys, y'all need to check out his channel. Really is good. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. His channel is called Randomly Randy. He's got some really good content out there, guys. Every once in a while, he joins up with Scott on Tape and other people. I want to do that. If anybody's ever driving through Dallas and want to come pick me up and take me to LA, I want to do the thing where all the YouTubers all get together and meet in LA. I think that would be so much fun. Travel with Lisa just had one this last weekend. Travel with Lisa just had a big meetup with a bunch of YouTubers up in, I think it was in Niagara Falls. I haven't had a chance to watch the video yet, but a bunch of them got together over the weekend and they were all there together and they did a big old picture or video at the end. So that would be kind of cool to do something like that. We ought to do one in Dallas. That would be fun. I'd love to have all the YouTubers come down here. We can all meet at Dealey Plaza downtown where Kennedy was assassinated. And I'll branch out from there, whoever wants to go different directions. I think Randomly Randy, I think you and your family might enjoy. I don't know if do they like cemeteries? I don't know. How about them Cowboys? That's right. I don't like the whole tie thing. After the overtime, if they tied, they don't go any further. They just stay at 40-40. I don't like that. I don't know why they did that. They should have let them at least go. They used to go like, is it 12 minutes? Then the next one, they went to 8 minutes or something like that. I'm not sure how that worked on the second overtime. I don't like how they just ended that because it's like, who won? Did the Cowboys win or did the Green Bay Packers win? Nobody won, I guess, but still, how does that represent them in the standings? See, that's what I don't like about it. Dallas should have had at least, I know I'm a big Dallas fan. We should have had a chance to beat the tar out of them Packers. If you're a Packer fan, I apologize. Everybody give me some thumbs up. I only got 4. When you leave here, make sure you give me a thumbs up because I'm going to get that number up there, time matching my 10. But the State Fair of Texas, guys, I am going. It's a wonderful fair here. Last year, I got to meet Sooner JH Travel there. Me and Lisa actually went out there. Yeah, I know. It ended in a tie. Oh, yeah, it ended in a tie in the overtime. But they didn't go any further than that. They just left it at 40-40. That's the new rule, or I don't know if it's a new rule. I don't like that idea. Yeah, I'd rather them go ahead and go another overtime. I guess the networks took over on that deal and said, hey, you know, you're causing us to go interrupt other shows. I guess that's probably the reason. I don't know. So, don't like that rule. Let's see what else we got over here, guys. Oh, we haven't done... here we go, guys. We got to say hi. Here you go, Chris. Hey, Steve, this is for you. Uh-oh. Santa Claus is asleep. Yeah, he's gone to bed. Something's wrong. Oh, wait, I know what's wrong with Santa. Uno momento, guys. What's this? I control. Watch. See? I control. Now that light didn't come on. So now if the light comes on, that means that part of the electricity is working. And then I can come over here and go. Here we go, guys. All ready? I'm not embarrassed. I am Santa Claus.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Gotta do it.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be a good cheer.
Come on, you know you're singing along.
Wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful.
That's my Santa Claus. I love him to death. He does about 6 songs. I'll probably get a copyright. I've got to be very careful. I'm only allowed 30 seconds. I think that's about 30 seconds long, or less. But yeah, Chris don't like it at all. I'm not Chris, but Steve, my roommate, doesn't like it. He has to sit in that chair in front of it. So he's like, why do you have to push that button? He's downstairs watching on the recliner, watching me on the big television and typing in. See, I missed some messages here, guys. Let me see here. Hold on. I got to get caught up. All right, I did. Oh. I think they won't. I think they will, Mo. I really do. I don't know. I like my Dak Prescott. I think he's still good. I think he has a chance. He's just got to get the right players. And then now we lost, was it CeeDee Lamb was out? And so he might be out the next 2 or 3 more games. So I just don't know. Our defense wasn't there. They just couldn't stop Green Bay. But then that stopped right after the second quarter, right before halftime, and all of a sudden Dallas really got aggressive and started learning all the plays that they were doing, and then we started getting better. So the second half was more equal. Dallas was actually getting much better there. But Green Bay, they were a tough team for us. So, yeah. Other than that, guys, everything's great. Only been on for 28 minutes. Woohoo! Anybody want to tell me what they're doing? I have yet to anybody to type in. Let's go down the list. Anybody? Randomly Randy, Moe's Tavern, Billy, Arlene. What's on the agenda for this week? This is Monday. What are y'all going to do tomorrow? Flo, you got a video you're going to be doing? Randomly Randy. I call you Randy. I don't think there's anybody else in here named Randy. You can let me know what you're doing. Type it in. You don't have to give me an idea of what your video is about. Just say, what are you going to do with the family tomorrow? Billy, Steve, I already know what you're going to do tomorrow. Larry, I already know what you're going to do tomorrow. Yep. Anybody see this guy? I found this in a garage. A friend of mine was cleaning. We were cleaning out our garage. The people who lived there before just left everything in there, so we took a bunch of stuff and threw it out. But I tried to find all the Christmas, and I just found this little thing. I hope nothing pops out of there, like a bug or something, or a snake. That would be bad. I can see me getting bit. But yeah, you're going to visit a mutual friend tomorrow. Don't know exactly what we are doing though. Oh, okay, there you go. Well, and tell your mutual friend to subscribe to my channel. WWE Raw. That's pretty cool, Tammy. You have a meeting with the He-Man's Woman's Haters Club Thursday. I love it. That is so hilarious. That is so hilarious. What are you doing tomorrow, Steve? Let me think. You're going to be working on getting up from that recliner. He hurt his leg. I don't mind telling people because I want to allow people to pray for him. Steve hurt his leg. He's okay. It wasn't a fracture. It was just more of a bone coming out of the socket, and then it popped back in. So he's got a little bruises on the inside of the skin. So that'd be awesome if they get. I'd like to. I used to go to the Von Erich matches all the time at the Sportatorium. That's where I met Kerry Von Erich. I have in my video. I was standing out there, and he was going to have a bout that night, and I was in line at this French fry. They had this gigantic French fry vat that this guy would cook these French fries. You put them in there. You can feel the heat, but you got fresh, hot fries. So I'm sitting there in line with about 2 other people. They're a little bit behind on the cooking. And so Kerry walks up, and I'm standing there, and I look up, and this guy's about 6'9", real tall, big giant arms. And he goes, "Hey guys, how are y'all?" I said, "Good. We're about to watch you." I forgot who he was wrestling that night, but we were all standing there, and he says, "Y'all waiting for your fries?" And he said, "Yeah." And the guy says, "Well, I have your fries right here, Kerry." So he reached over and got 2 little things of fries and gave them to Kerry. And Kerry says, "Have y'all paid already?" And I did, and the guy behind me, "Yeah, we did." He says, "Give them 2 orders on me. Give them 1 order they already paid for, and give them a free order after that." So I got free fries from Kerry Von Erich. Then went in there, and I really rooted for them because their French fries were the best. I ended up sharing with the lady next to me. I said, "Here, I got 2 orders of fries I can't eat." So, yeah, he's doing okay down there. Steve, everybody's giving you a prayer for quick recovery. Yeah, it's happened about 2 weeks ago. Last Thursday, we found out it wasn't a fracture, so they put some kind of a splint on there where he can move his knee. And he's getting up on his own. Okay, here we go, guys. Wait. Got to do this. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry. That's my phone ring. Hey, Mr. Thrasher. Steve's downstairs. He can't get up the stairs on that thing he's wearing, so he can only sit at the recliner. But he's watching it on the big screen down there and on his telephone where he can type in, so he can see what you're typing in and everything. I'd like to have him up here, but I just don't think he's ready to climb the stairs. Not yet. So, yeah, Thrasher, thank you for coming in. Wait a minute, I got to get out my little, hold on. Let me get it. Here I go, Thrasher. I'm playing my guitar. I don't have a real guitar. I'd like to do it, but guys, you missing some good shows. Mr. Thrasher runs about 2 hours on his live, which I think is awesome. I try to get in there as quick as I can, but I've got so much. I end up falling asleep before even his live starts. Wow. Yeah, Mr. Thrasher. He plays a mean guitar, guys. Go in there and check out. It's Mr. Thrasher, Thrasha. Go in there and listen to one of his lives or watch his videos. He's been posting a lot of videos that when he was in California, especially at the Michael Myers house. And I love the haunted house when you just got through doing. That's one of my favorites. Every year you always go. This year it looked really, really cool this year. Well, they sure were picking on you. How do you not get scared when they come around the corner? Oh my gosh. But, going back to my story, guys, I have not got any email on this contest. I don't know how I did. Thursday, when they said the thing closed at 7, around 5 o'clock, I get an email, but it was just like, everybody better tap in and vote again. So I had everybody voting, please, please. In 2 hours, it's going to close. And it said I was in 6th place, and they were taking the top 5. And so I was hoping I moved up. I don't know. But after that, on Thursday, I have not seen an email Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, nothing. So I don't know. They never sent me anything to say, hey, you didn't make it. I don't know. So we'll see what happens if I get an email. If I don't, I don't. But I have retired Mrs. Claus just until Halloween. She's gone back to bed in the other room. But she has retired. I also had a few complaints about Mrs. Thrash. Not Mr. Thrash. Mrs. Thrash. No, I didn't. Mrs. Claus. She was getting a little creepy and little people out. There you go. Randy just sent me an image. I don't know. I can't pick it up on here. If I do, I'll put y'all on. It'll actually put y'all on hold. So I'll look at that when I get through. But yeah, just having fun, guys. Thank y'all for coming in. Yeehaw. Steve's doing good. I'm going to go back and read some of the mail. Billy Stepanko. You have been in the biz for about 45 years. Tammy, awesome. I need to get caught up on it. There's Randy. Randy, you must have sent me something because I just saw it on the screen at the top, but I can't go back and watch it. If I do, I'll hang up on you. I'm watching you on the back porch. Awesome. And I saw your picture of your big giant screen you sent me. That was awesome. I can't believe I was actually on a big screen. I feel honored. Steve's watching you on a big screen downstairs. Oh man, that's awesome, man. And BRAS. But yeah, I got to get caught up on wrestling. I really love going. They're always been fun to go. I like that. Sup, Baker? Oh man, let me get a drink of Wawa. But yeah, we have the State Fair of Texas going on for the next 3 weeks. I have my season pass, but I haven't gone yet. I will be going either this week or next week or something, but I am going to try to go at least 5 or 6 times, a couple hours up there, take the train, a couple hours up there. I can go whenever I want, have something to eat, then leave and come home. Cool. I'd love to see y'all meet up. That would be awesome, Randy. You and the Randys together. Randy. That would be awesome. I'd like to see y'all down here. Lisa over the weekend. Thank you for hitting the like. Thank you, Thrasha. Lisa over the weekend from Travel with Lisa did a meetup with some YouTubers up in Niagara Falls. I think that's where it was, Larry, wasn't it? They met up there, so that would be good. Hey, Billy, thank you very much. Everybody say goodnight to Billy. I really appreciate you. Thank you for smashing that like. I only got 6. Must be pissing some people off. I don't want to do that. No. But, yeah. So other than that, guys, it's been pretty good. Larry, look the other way. I'm not going to have one right this second, but I am having one of these oatmeal pie from Little Debbie. I am having one of these today. That's my sugar for the day. Good to see you, Billy. Thank you for coming in, my friend. And you were a wonderful help. Thank you very much for your votes. I really appreciate you, Billy. I really do. Let's see, what else I got? Here's some vintage these are vintage Coca-Cola trays I found at a I think it was an auction or something, but they're actually made of metal. Don't find any dates, but it has Coca-Cola up here, and they have a little place on the back where I put this on there where I can hang them on the wall. I just hadn't got them hung yet. I love those things. I like stuff like that. Here's another. This is all made of metal, guys. And there's this one. Pretty cool. Yeah. I'm going to need some help. I wish some people, if y'all lived here. I have this place right over here where I have the stool. Randy, you've actually sat in it. It's that chair downstairs before you head out to the garage. I want to get that dragged up here so I can sit here and sit in the recliner and do my lives, but I'll have to bring the camera closer where I can read it, because from here, I can't read it. That's why I need to get probably a laptop or a tablet, start doing my lives there, but I do it from my telephone. 40 minutes on already, guys. This is awesome. Got some great people in here. Randy, what's your next project? You don't have to tell us what video or something. Anything coming out this week, Randy? I had some friends of mine call me the other day, Randy, and they wanted to know about they saw my video on the Waco Branch Davidian, and I told them about yours, so they were yours, but they want to go down there and visit it. And I said, well, go see it. It's really, really interesting to see. And they were telling me, asking me a little bit about it, and they said, are any of the buildings still there? I said, well, there's a church. And I said, you can see the places where the buildings used to be before they burnt down. I don't know if all that's still there or not. Are they still using it as a museum? I said, they asked for a donation if you want to come visit. I don't know if it's an actual, you have to pay. But yeah, we both put some money in that big jar. And but yeah, I really enjoyed that trip. Thank you for inviting me, and I hope we get to go on some more adventures. I do want to take you to see, even randomly, Randy and his family, take y'all to see Chewbacca's grave. Hey, Randy, thank you for coming in. Randomly, Randy, thank you for coming in. Tell your family I said hi. Tell them y'all come see me, especially for next year. Let's go try. I'll let you try out the new roller coaster, and I'll go out there with you at Six Flags, but I won't ride it. I might ride the Judge Roy Scream, that wooden roller coaster at the front entrance. But the other ones I've given up on, guys. The last time I went out there about 2 years ago, I tried one of the loop by the way, and I got real sick. I was not feeling well at all. Oh, man. Good, Randy. Awesome. LA. Too much for the man. I'll be out in LA sometime in December. That's all I can say. Good to see you randomly, Randy. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate you. And Big Bake, thank you for being my friend, dude. I really appreciate you, man. Can't wait to see you again. I don't think Lisa's probably going to come this way. I don't know. Scott on tape. There's Mrs. Claw. I know, Scott. Do you want to see her again? I did take her out of the room. I don't know if I won the contest or not. I don't know. After Thursday, when they said you have till 7 to get your votes in, I told everybody get it in. But when they sent me the email on that Thursday, it said I am in 6th place. And they were taking the top 5 after 7 p.m. Well, I was hoping, because I had at least 8 or 9 people send in votes. But I don't know. I hope y'all voted. So I haven't seen no more emails. I don't know how to get a hold of them. I'm still waiting. But Scott, if you would like to see Mrs. Claus, I will bring her in to say hi to you. But she's actually retired in the other room. She'll be back out this Halloween. I'm going to wear a Halloween costume with a dead face, her on my shoulders, and a giant overcoat. And I'm going to be in my next door neighbor's yard, scaring people and passing out candy to the kids. So that'll be fun. Scott, it's so nice to see you. Randomly Randy, I don't know if he just left here. You just missed him. But thanks for coming in, Scott. I remember bringing you in here. Scott, I know you just did something. You remember seeing the stuff I had in my room on The Wizard of Oz? Do you remember, Scott? This is my prized possession. I don't know if I showed you this, Scott, but this is an autographed picture from, I forgot his name. I know his name, Jerry Marin. He was the lollipop kid in the middle that actually had the lollipop in his hand. Oh, okay, awesome. He is the lollipop kid, and he hands the lollipop to Dorothy. Well, he put on here, to BREXTON from Jerry Marin, the lollipop kid. Then he was at the State Fair of Texas, and whenever I signed it, and he signed it and everything, and he mailed it to me about a week later, and he put it on this nice frame. It's getting kind of bent out a little bit. I also have a certificate. Don't even get me to say that word. Authenticity. Ooh, I may have said that right. So I got that on the back. But I wanted to show you that. I think I showed you that when you came up here to see the room. I think you did. But yeah, that's my picture. That's my prized possession over there. I'm going to get it hung in a frame one day. Yeah. Randy's going to come see you tomorrow in New York. I just saw what you just did, that big building and that short you just did. I forgot what show it was from. Yeah, I just watched that video here about 30, 40 minutes ago. And yeah, I love your videos, man. They're wonderful. You got some other cemetery ones coming up? Well, Scott, I'm so glad. Oh my gosh, I got some celebrities in here. Thank you. Everybody give me a thumbs up. Tell your friends I'm having a live right now. I've been on here for 45 minutes. I know I'm going to go back out to the lake, guys, eventually. I was going to do it today, but with my roommate, Steve, downstairs, he had hurt his leg here a couple of weeks ago, and we thought it was fractured, but it's not. Yeah, he thought he hurt his leg. Well, we thought it was fractured, but it's not. Last Thursday told us no, that it's just he bruised it. A bone popped out of the socket and then went back in. And so that's what's bruised under the skin and in the muscles. So he's downstairs. Oh, man, I know New York's got to have a lot of graves. Oh, man. You've been to a lot. You've been to New York before. I've watched all those videos. Delta Dawn. Is that it? What's that flower you got on? I don't know what that on. I don't know. Had somebody else, Scott, I wanted to get you to come down, to get Randy and y'all to come down sometime next year. You know, you're the one that showed me where Peter Mayhew was buried, who played Chewbacca, and they didn't have the grave. I talk about this all the time. But when you come down here, we're going to go to Azle, Texas, and I want you to see the grave. It is so awesome. I love it there. And I want to show you the alien in Aurora, Texas. We found the grave. They moved it. It was a big giant rock. I've done a video, and there's an alien that's about 15 minutes from there in Azle. It's called the Alien in Aurora, Texas. It crashed here in the 1920s, and supposedly the town did not want anything to happen to it, so they named him Ned, N-E-D. It was actually a big story on Channel 8 here and all that stuff, and so he knocked down a water tower, and I don't know, there's a story around it. I tried to do as much as I could on the video, but yeah. So, yeah, yeehaw. But other than that, see my tree? Scott's seen it already. Like I said, I got to get that recliner downstairs, Randy, the one you sat on. Randy got to go. Okay, I will, Tammy Fellows, Von Erich. Hey, Scott, this lady here, she's got the last name underneath there, Von Erich. I don't know, that's her site, but she represents something from the Von Erichs. If she wants to reveal it, that's fine. Yeah, anybody wants to come here, I'll take you on tour of everywhere. The Von Erichs graves, Scott and me were here he was here last year, and we went down there and did a video on that. That was cool. Scott, I have another grave down there I did on the man who lived in an iron lung for 60-something years. He's famous in the world, but he actually was buried at that same Grove Hill Cemetery down there, and I did a video on that. He started at 6 years old. He was a famous lawyer and also wrote 2 books. I found his grave down there, so that would be kind of cool to get you to see that. And I don't know, whatever you'd like to see, Scott. I know you've seen pretty much here. We can head on down Ferguson Road, as long as you don't threaten to put me in the trunk. Oh, I'll tell you. I just sent you a short little video tonight of this guy picking up a hitchhiker. I think I sent it to you. Thank you, Flo. Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed that video with Scott. I enjoyed my videos with Randy. No, they didn't bury him in the iron lung. Good night, Randy. Be good. Stay out of trouble. I'm glad you're watching me on the big screen on the back porch. Hi, everybody. If you're watching me, Randy's a good cook. Make him cook something on the grill for you. I've seen those videos. Man, I wish I had a grill here. I should get a grill next time y'all come. We can do a grill. You can cook something. The iron lung. Yeah. Oh, the iron lung one. Yeah. No, he wasn't buried in the iron lung. But supposedly that's out in somewhere, and it's probably out there in a museum somewhere because he was world famous and everything. It's kind of cool to know he's buried here. And I just watched it on video one day about 3 or 4 months ago, and all of a sudden they showed Grove Hill Cemetery. I said, no way. Then all of a sudden I thought to myself, so I found a video where they had the funeral, and I remember seeing people, and I looked over behind them and saw behind them, I saw that the grave, what it looked like. It was like a teardrop or a water droplet. And I went, oh man. So I went in, turned to the left, and immediately when I went in down to the left, I spotted the highway behind it, and I knew where it was. I saw the storage unit back there. Now, hey, Desert Deb, how are you, my friend? Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. I messed up. There you go. Good to see you. Hey, I did. Thank you. Arlene, thank you. Trying to get everybody at the bottom. Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, I don't know how you live the rest of your life like that. They showed, I went back and saw videos of it where he was, he actually wrote his books. He actually did his lawyer work. You know, he got to get out of the iron lung for a while, for an hour or so or 2 hours, but then every day he had to be put back in there. I think that would be horrible to live the rest of your life in something like that. But if you can do it, that's great. I would keep on going. Yeah. Yeah. Scott on tape. You and Randy gonna meet up tomorrow. That's gonna be an awesome video. Where have y'all found any good restaurants? What about some restaurants where who's the man that used to do he says, no soup for you from Raymond. Is that it? There's always a guy, whatever show that was, where that guy said so you walk in, if you say the wrong thing, no soup for you. I think you may have done a video on that possibility. If you haven't, do that one. All right, Scott, thank you. I'm Brex's Tornado. That's what Mr. Thrasher named me. Good to see you. Soup Nazi on Seinfeld. That's what it was. Thank you, Desert Deb. That's funny. That is hilarious. But yeah. Bye, Scott. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next year. I can't wait. Tell Randomly Randy, thank you very much for coming into my live, and I appreciate you, sir. I was hoping to be out at the White Rock Lake tonight to see the sunset, but I needed to be here tonight. I got a roommate downstairs that needs my help, and he's on here right now. Hi, Steve. Everybody came in. We're on at 53 minutes. We got about 8 minutes left. Cool. Scott's going to go out on the streets of Manhattan. That'd be awesome. Or even, did they film Rhoda or Mary Tyler Moore in New York? Somebody do that video where she's actually sitting there and she takes her hand and throws her hat up in the air. Find that exact spot, exactly where the camera was. That would be a good video. Oh, your family to them. See, thank you, Tammy. I knew you were. I'd like to learn a little bit more about the Von Erich. Someday I'd like to meet you. Are you here? I guess, you're here in Dallas. We can meet sometime. I can show you around to some of the graves that I found. It's pretty cool. I still want to find out where the Von Erichs lived on Swiss Avenue. I think I'm right close. I've seen the video where they're all standing in front of the house, and there's not a video, but a picture, and they're all waving. I've seen that video. I've seen that picture. I keep saying video. But State Fair, Texas, guys, if you're ever in Dallas, this is our time of year. For 3 weeks now, we got a thing called the Texas State Fair. It is so much fun, guys. They're expecting over 3 or 4 million people, and it's crazy. It really is fun out there. It's crowded, but the lines go by real fast. You don't even realize it. I get the Fletcher corny dog, and what I've been doing since I moved here in 1968, I have never missed a year at the State Fair. I always get the Belgium waffle. It's a round waffle, or a square waffle, excuse me. It has strawberries on it. and they're coated with some kind of a sweetness on them. Then they spray whipped cream on top of it, and they sprinkle powdered sugar. Best time to eat them is when it's windy and you're taking a bite and all of a sudden your face just turns powdery white. It's the best time to eat it. Everybody always laughs because I always look for a nice wind. When I first got them when I was a kid, I thought that was the best thing ever. All my friends were all eating them, and it was just funny. Back then it was like 5 coupons, 6 coupons, and coupons were 50 cents each. Now coupons are $1, and they're now like 14. I think there's 14 coupons. $14 for the same size thing. But it's a tradition for me. I like to go to the cattle barns to see the cows and the horses and the sheep and the pigs. Then we go over to the Embarcadero building, which you go in there, they have this, and they get all these free samples. You get a free milk, you can get free different things. Then you go over to the other thing, you can see people who worked on quilts. There's the butter sculpture. I love that. They have great shows there. There's some really good headliners coming out on weekends. I think Los Lobos is going to be here again this year. That'd be a great show and everything. So yeah, there's a bunch. I think they're showing Peter Pan or something like that at the Dallas Music Hall. One of those is they're showing, and that's where I got that autograph from Peter Marin, Jerry Marin. Yeah, Jerry Marin, the lollipop kid. We were at the fair, and I didn't know he was going to be there. And we're just walking around, and I knew the Wiz at that time, a long time ago, was showing there, and I just saw this tent said, "Meet one of the Munchkins." And I kind of walked over to the tent and looked, and there's Jerry Marin sitting there. His wife was actually the lady in the middle of the Lollipop Guild, the little lady ballerina dolls that were dancing. She was actually the one in the middle. That's who he married. There was only 4 of them left, and they were the 2, and there were 2 others. The last one just died recently. Jerry Marin and his wife had passed, and there's just like, I don't know if there's any Munchkins left. So sad. But at least I got to meet him in my lifetime, and I can hang on to this picture in my life and show everybody. I don't know who's going to get it whenever I pass. I don't know yet. I don't know if it'd be worth any money. Might be. To a Wizard of Oz fan, it would. But yeah, there's my tree. There's everything in here, guys. We got about 3 minutes left. So glad everybody came in. Yeah. Everybody's seen all my collection. If anybody hasn't, I'll show you. There's my Coca-Cola collection. A few Christmas items in there also. Yeah. Over here, I got some new things I found in this garage. There's a few things there I found in this garage, and I just decorated them all and plugged them in, and they all started working. There's my Grandma Murphin's lamp. That's passed on to 2 different families. So yeah, let's do one more Santa Claus. He wants to say something before we leave. Here we go, guys.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, out jumped good old Santa Claus, down through the chimney with lots of toys, all frozen in.
I have no way. I don't dance. I dance horribly, guys. If y'all are ever in town, you want to teach me to dance, try it, but I won't do any good.
On the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Have a great holiday season.
Yeah, that's Santa Claus. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Coming up, I really appreciate you. Thank you. My channel, if anybody doesn't know, is Texas Adventures with Brexton on YouTube. Everybody here knows that. Subscribe, please, if you know you want to not protest. If you want to put it out there, let everybody know. I still need somebody to tell me if they can. I should have asked Scott or Randy. I didn't think about that, or even Big Bake on the Move. How do I transfer? I can do this video. It'll be out tomorrow at 10 a.m., but the words that y'all are typing in doesn't show up. I'm going to try to get a hold of Sooner John, and maybe he can tell me. But I need to know. I'd like to, because I'd like the next day, because all you're hearing me is talking for an hour. That probably bores you. I don't get a lot of people clicking on my lives because they don't see anything about why I'm talking. Like right now, you're just seeing me talking, but I'd be reading off something. But okay, whoopee, why? Brexton's not reading nothing. But I love you guys. Thank you very much for coming in. I found Oscar's cousin. This is another friend of mine. This is Oscar's cousin. They're actually, yeah, it is cousin. He wants to say something. Hey, everybody. This is Oscar's cousin, Boney. Stupid name. What'd you say? Stupid name. So everybody have a good day. Thank you. Now you're seeing my lips move. I didn't do it right. Everybody have a good day. And what BREXTON always says at the end of all his videos is, don't let the road hit you in the butt. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you. Bye. Y'all be good. I love you. Thanks for coming in. I'll be back here Saturday night at 10:30 or 10 o'clock, excuse me. Is it 10 or 10:30? I think it's 10. I don't know. But I'll see you then, guys. Love you. Be good.